So, hello and welcome to College Cheese Podcast, episode 61, like Fox 61, except we're not Fox.
Yeah.
So we don't suck. Anyway,
As
always,
we suck less.
yeah, we're not. Anyway, as always, I'm your host Al, and for now, joining me is Joe.
Hey.
It actually switched to you this time. It didn't switch to you last week. So yeah, I don't know. I was just telling Joe that I don't know if the other guys are going to be here. Hopefully they will. If not, it's fine. But yeah, and hopefully nobody calls us anus this week.
Nice.
Anyway, I don't even remember who called us that, because obviously I deleted the video after I uploaded the edited version. Anyway, so I mean we don't got much to talk about, but we got a few things. First on a random note. So you know the new Bomberman game, right? The one that was on the Switch and now it's coming all the other platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently the Steam version is getting an exclusive character.
Oh, really?
It's getting Peabody from Portal 2.
Oh, wow.
I think that's the tall one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. So Peabody, Portal 2 in Bomberman. Is that Portal Bridge Constructor out?
It might be.
Okay.
Not sure.
I'll look that up later. All I know is I remember when I saw it, I thought it was a joke, but turns out it was real. But anyway,
I think I watched Jack play it or something.
Okay. So on to more important news. We got some Street Fighter news because apparently this morning they announced a new costume pack is coming out April 3rd. And it is Darkstalkers themed.
But it's not who you might think it is.
Nope, it's not. And I'm going to boycott this freaking costume pack.
Why?
Because where did Jerry's titties go?
Lilith. Lilith has no titties because Lilith is a dude. I know it's not the best choice either. I don't agree with it.
I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna boycott the costume pack. I mean, because I understand it's Lilith has no chest. But Donovan Urian's not bad.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
And then Minot as
one of the girls from one of Anacris's supers.
Yeah, like his partner or something. I don't know.
Like apparently people are saying that it's fucking Midnight Bliss Anacris, which it's not.
No, it's not. But yeah, because at first I thought they were extra battle costumes, but they are not. They are a costume pack. So you pay $3.99 or whatever the price is for the pack. So probably $10 for if you want to buy all three at once.
Yeah,
probably.
It just makes me wonder if they've purposely skipped over Morrigan, Felicia, and John Talbane because they're already modded into the game.
Yeah, that's because I was thinking the same thing. Because I mean, shout out to you, Brutal Ace and Kale.
Yep.
Because for those of you who don't know, they're probably the most prominent Street Fighter modders, and they have come out with very good mod costumes with Chun-Li being Morrigan, Felicia is Mika.
Yep.
And Nikali. And Blanca, I think Kale is also working on.
Oh, okay.
For John Talbane, I think. Yeah. But Nikali, anyway.
Options for them, too.
Yeah. And they obviously are very, very good. So, yeah, it's like when Capcom announced that, I was like, a little odd. Especially because, when at least when I think of Darkstalkers, it's like the first character that comes to mind is Morgan.
Yeah.
And it's not because
their staple character,
right? It's not because of the obvious reason. It's like when you think of Darkstalkers, Morgan is usually one of if not the first character to come to mind.
Yeah,
so she's the most prominent character, along with Dimitri, probably.
Yeah, I was like top three would be Morgan, Felicia, and I don't know,
Senko,
maybe Shenko. Or maybe John Talbane, since he's Wolfman, and it's like, oh hey, everybody loves wolves.
Nobody cares about Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yo,
nobody cares about QB either.
I like QB.
I like QB
a lot. Anyway,
nobody gives a shit about Lord Raptor though. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. I fucking hate Lord Raptor. Where's Sasquatch Geef?
That'd be amazing.
Where is Sasquatch Geef?
Fucking Brutal Ace or Kale needs to get on that.
Yeah, but yeah, like I'm surprised. Like like if they came out with a QB costume, it'd probably be Cammy, right? Because she was Killer Bee. You think?
Yeah, I mean that would make the most sense.
And then like if I'm trying to think like other ones like Cammy would probably be QB because Killer Bee. I'm
Yep.
thinking Karen would get BB Hood. I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I could see that.
I'm trying to think.
Either Karen or Mika, but then Mika already has Felicia.
Yeah,
Dawson would get our Raptor. Absolutely.
absolutely.
Fucking
Who do you think would get Dimitri? Ken?
doesn't Urian already have Dimitri?
He has Donovan.
Oh, Donovan.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was Dimitri then?
The dude vampire
Oh, the
who had
vampire.
the Midnight Bliss guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would get Dimitri.
Um,
So yeah, maybe Ken.
yeah, I'm thinking either Ryu or Ken because Dimitri was like the main dude or one of the main dudes it seemed.
Yeah. And Ryu would probably get what's his face? Rashomon.
Okay.
Samurai guy.
Um, God, I love Darkstalkers, but I don't remember a lot of the cast.
I remember like a good amount of them.
But
Who'd get Jeddah?
that's a good question.
Balrog.
Oh God, I would pay for Balrog Jeddah. I'm trying to remember how Jeddah plays. Because like
it's not too far off from his MVCI counterpart.
okay,
Just a like
Bison.
actually, yeah, he would make a very good Bison.
Come on, Capcom. Listen to this podcast. Follow our ideas.
Yeah, we got the ideas.
Yeah.
We got the money makers.
And it's like, I think Max put out a tweet just a little while ago saying how it's like Capcom knows that people want like there's a good portion of people who want like new Darkstalkers, and like they're feeding into the Monster Hunter thing. It's like, oh, you got Monster Hunter World, you got Monster Hunter crossover costumes in Street Fighter V, and now they're putting Darkstalkers. So it's like, is this just okay? Like we'll just do this to do this, or like, oh, it's like is there an underlying thing here?
Maybe. I don't know. It might be like a test the waters type of thing because they like to do that a lot.
Yeah.
They go, hey, let's put out this costume pack, see how much people like it, and if they like it, then maybe we'll do something with Darkstalkers.
Dogstalkers.
Darkstalkers.
But I mean, well, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm gonna play the Aaron card, but technically it was my idea. It's like, yo, maybe this is a solution. It's like, yo, we're handing the Darkstalkers license over to Arxis. But
I mean, at this point, they pretty much the only place they can either go is Naruto, Bleach, or Darkstalkers. Like in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I can see a Naruto game, but made by I would say made by Darkstalkers, made by Arxis.
I would want one, but I of course would want one like almost in the style of the old Ultimate Ninja series before it went to Storm, before it was 3D.
Okay.
Because those games were not only fun, they had some sick combo potential.
Okay. But yeah, I figured it's like because I know if Aaron was here, we'd be talking about Darkstalkers, then he would throw in the 2 cents, like, oh, like I want Darkstalkers made by Arxis. Like, yeah, I do too, because that was my idea on the podcast like a year ago. But yeah, hopefully they come out with more Darkstalkers themed costumes. Because I mean, I'm not, no offense to Lilith or Donovan or the Anakaris lady. But it's like, I mean, it just feels kind of odd that they would just pick those.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. It's like they skipped over the most popular ones and then put over like the B squad.
Yeah.
Like I'm like assuming it's because that Morrigan, John Talbane, and Jeddah, or not Jeddah, Felicia are already modded in the game.
Yeah. I mean, like fucking Capcom, fucking just buy the mod from Brutal Ace or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just pay him to use his stuff. I'm sure
Right.
he would like that.
Right. Because, like, I mean, like, we've both seen it, but, like, for those of you who haven't seen Brutal Ace's work, he does amazing work, as does Kale.
It is immaculate.
Yeah, because these dudes, they put in, like, the time and the effort to get, like, the smallest details down on these mods.
Yep. They make it so that these things look good in 4K.
Exactly.
That's to put it into perspective.
Exactly, because I follow. Obviously, I follow Kale. I follow Brutal Ace on Twitter, and I follow like this. I think it's Copa Photography, who takes like a lot of the really good 4K shots.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, these mods, it's like they look so good. It's like why aren't like
why aren't
things like
Capcom doing anything about this? I
it's
mean,
like
not
why
like
aren't these things like
shutting
officially
them down, but,
embraced?
like, helping them, supporting them.
Exactly. It's like the Darkstalkers mods, and like obviously they make nudie mods too.
They make costumes that look better than the shit that Capcom puts out.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
It's like, wow. Fucking.
I'm not the Will Smith. But it's like, I mean, like not just like good outfits, but like Kale's Momiji mod. I'm not saying Capcom has to embrace that, but my God.
Yeah, because that's taking assets from other games.
Right. But like the Momiji mod for Ibuki and the 2B mod or the other Nier Automata mods that
I still need to pay Kale for a month so I can get that.
It's like these things are just so good. I mean, like for those of you who know, you know. But for those of you who don't know,
oh, you didn't know?
God damn it! I actually just I was on the wrestling news site that I go to. Apparently, Road Dogg is going to induct Jeff Jarrett into the Hall of Fame. For anyone who cares about wrestling,
well,
if I don't even if I even keep this bit into the podcast when I edit it, but yeah, so I don't know. It's like, I mean, it's just a costume pack, but it just gets me thinking, like, why these characters? I mean, like, it's probably because, I mean, like, I'm about 90% sure you're right. And it's like, oh, it's because the Morgan mod by the Brutal Ace and Kale mods, it's like, oh, like, I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to buy these because I can already just mod them in. Like, unless you play on console like me.
Right.
But yeah, I was really hoping that the other guys would be here because that finale of a certain show. See.
Yo.
So yeah, a finale for a certain show that I mean I know a little bit about, but Joe and Aaron and Nate all watched it. I think Nate might be caught up on it, but yeah. So the finale for a certain Dragon Ball Super happened.
Yep, it was this past Sunday.
Yeah,
and it was a doozy.
So, I mean, I can like if you want to talk about it, I'll just like okay, we're gonna talk spoilers.
It's like I would want to talk about it, but I've already talked with about it everywhere up and down with you.
Yeah,
and Aaron's not here, so I can't discuss things. It's like
all right, so we'll hold off on it until they get here. So spoilers. If there wasn't even any spoilers. But speaking of Dragon Ball, so Bardock and Broly, are they out? They're out, right?
No, it's the 28th. They come
28th. Out. So tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Max did a couple he put out a couple full matches with them in it.
Okay.
Like the rest of the stuff that he couldn't use.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen like so much like coverage on it. I thought they were out already. Let's see. I kind of want to mention this, but so you linked in the Slack in the random section the other day. Somebody tweeted something to Katsuhiro Harada, and yeah, it was pretty good. Somebody tweeted Harada a very convincing looking image. I mean, I'll edit it in of DLC 4 for Tekken 7.
I think that was tweeted by Harada.
Was it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was by him.
Okay, hold on. Let's check right now. Oh no, it was tweeted. It was tweeted to him.
Was it?
Because he posted a tweet that whole the all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Okay.
And then somebody replied to him with the image, and then he replied to that. And I think he quoted it. And that's what, yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah, somebody.
Oh,
So
okay. All right.
yeah. But yeah. So DLC 4 for Tekken 7, Thomas the Tank Engine. It's pretty funny. It's not real because I can't even begin to imagine how that would work. Like even if it was like okay, it's like. I'm just picturing him like punching with his wheels. Like his
It's
wheels, like
just like a special battle, like Nancy back in Tekken 6.
yeah, okay. Put Thomas the Tank Engine in freaking Street Fighter 5, and he can be the replacement for the car.
And just beating up Thomas all day. Yeah.
I'm sure you would take great pleasure in that.
Mm.
So, what's the Street Fighter? While we're on the topic of fighting games / Street Fighter, so you linked this Event Hubs article. Apparently, there is what's this, a board game for Street Fighter?
Yeah, it's like a card-based miniature game that Angry Joe is actually working on.
Oh, okay. Shout out to
And
Angry
it
Joe.
looks pretty sick because like he's got like Ryu, Chun, Geef, Bison, Ken, Sagat, Vega, and Akuma. Like Akuma and Bison are gonna be part of like this boss pack. But like from what I read, um it's like a board game thing with cards where you have your figure and then you have like a deck of like 40 cards relating to that character and then you fight based on those, which sounds kind of cool.
This looks pretty sick actually.
Yeah, like the miniatures look really sick.
Really good.
And they're slightly bigger than amiibos.
Okay.
And he has plans later on to have expansions for like Alpha 3, Street Fighter 4 and 5.
Yep, $80 will net you the base miniature game on Kickstarter, while backers who spend $120 will receive the base game, the boss expansion, and stretch goal characters. $280 will get you everything listed before plus character expansions for Street Fighter Alpha 3, 4, and 5.
I like how it looks like there's Alpha 3, Alpha 4, and Alpha 5, which
yeah, because it's like
but
character expansions for Street Fighter Alpha, comma 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, okay. So Alpha, then Street
Alpha
Fighter 3, 4.
3, 4, 4.
Okay. So I actually read it wrong to begin with.
It's okay.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, like
Alpha means Gen, Charlie,
Mika,
Sakura, Karen.
Saddam,
3 means Ibuki.
Hugh,
Yeah. I mean, Oro for people who give a shit about Oro.
Remy. Nobody gives a shit.
Fuck Remy.
Fuck Remy. But yeah, I mean, it's like
it has huge potential. I want to see it go far, and I want to play it.
It really does. I mean, like, I can kind of understand why it's like so pricey, because obviously, like, these miniatures look really good.
Yeah. And like the time it takes to actually make those, and then you have to make a surplus to give out to multiple people.
Exactly. So I mean, like, so yeah, for board / card game aficionados, seems pretty worth it to me. And especially if you're a Street Fighter fan, this looks very promising. I meant to say, God damn it, I really want it, but I don't want to spend $280.
Yeah, same.
Because if it's like with that, I could get a Switch. Almost.
Yeah.
Let's see. So another thing happened the other day while we're on the topic of Street Fighter. A certain somebody kind of reemerged for the time being. Mr. Mike Ross reemerged for a bit because he has been beyond quiet for like the past year or so, and he did an AMA. Basically, for those of you who don't know, I mean, like, it's a Ask Me Anything. It's a Reddit thing, and yeah, he
shed some light on why he's been so absent.
Yeah, he shed some light, and I really think he might have burned some bridges, but I don't think he cares. But yeah, So he explained like why he is taking a break from like the FGC and how he feels about Capcom and Street Fighter V and other things. So to basically to put it in short terms, he kind of had he had it with the bullshit, and he like didn't like the direction that the FGC was headed because like in his words, quote unquote, he didn't recognize it anymore.
Mm.
Like he didn't know who was real and who wasn't real, like who was his friend and who wasn't. And I mean, I can kind of understand that because like because Mike Ross is a pretty prominent personality in the FGC,
Yeah.
and it's like the more prominent you are, it's like like you meet somebody, you're gonna meet a lot of people, and it's like, oh, is this dude real, or is this dude my friend or not?
Yeah.
And like, because he was saying that
It's like the more popular you get, the more people fall in love with your image.
exactly. But yeah, like, because he was saying like he'd go to like a party or something, and like dudes would like come up to him, and they would literally tell him like, "Yo, put me on Excellent Adventures, bro," or like, "Oh, it was what I'm trying to look it up. It was like something like dudes would come up to him. It's like, "Yo, I'm black and I stream, but you don't help my streams. You only help white streamers,"
Yeah.
which is bullshit.
Yeah.
And then like he's had like girls like go up to him and say like like they'd record him saying something, and then their friends would be like, "Hey, I met Mike Ross. I got him to say this." So it's like, I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, people just do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not like a strictly FGC thing.
Right.
That's humanity.
Right. Because I mean, like, might seem biased coming from us because we're not the most social people in the world. Because we're also, we're not the biggest fans of people.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, oh, they're innocent until proven guilty. It's like, no, with me, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, if I met Mike Ross, I would still want like a nice video or something to like commemorate the occasion.
yeah,
But like, I'm not gonna like exploit it.
right. It's like, hey man, can I take a picture with?
I met Mike Ross.
Like, yo, can I just take a selfie with you, just real quick? And that's just one picture. That's it. And I'm not gonna be like, put me on Excellent Adventures, bro, because if we were on Excellent Adventures, it would be great.
I mean, I don't know, cause like,
I mean, you'd probably do better than I would.
maybe. It's like silver is a fucking slog and a half to get out of.
It's like, yeah, it's like if we were playing on like Gutek's account, because he was like what, diamond or platinum?
Yeah, he got to diamond like a couple times, but he was never really able to stay there for very long.
It's like, yo, he's like, you know what would happen if we were on Excellent Adventures? It's like that old episode with K-Brad, and they'd be like, what the hell happened to all your points? When I left here, he was at 4,000. Oh, yo, I went to just, yeah, Gutek's got more points. It's at 1,000. But yeah, and like also Mike, he gave his opinion on Street Fighter V. He is not the biggest fan of Street Fighter V. He's like, he kind of held his tongue for obvious reasons because he had friends working for Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
But now he doesn't have any friends working at Capcom anymore because obviously Combo Fiend left, and I don't know who else he was friends with. But yeah, but he also said it's like if you like the game, it's fine. He's not gonna bash you for it because we've said it before. We like Street Fighter V mostly because we're able to play it. Because Street Fighter 4 was a very hard game to play. But then also like because we were big fans of, as a lot of people we were fans of Capcom Pro Talk. We were big fans of that show.
Yep.
And because Mike was saying that people at Capcom went to him and said, this show isn't making any money and it's a waste of time, so we're gonna not do much with it. And Mike was saying that he basically spent his own money to make the show better and to give the viewers a good show, and then like for Capcom to just say it's a waste of time and stuff. Yeah, so that really sucked. That really irked me.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have a lot of good memories watching Pro Talk.
Yeah, I actually got to be in a match with somebody on Pro Talk,
Yep.
which I originally thought was Alex Myers, but it was actually the other dude, which I don't remember his name.
Yeah. Because I remember it was like fucking probably 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And
Yeah,
I was in here, I was playing fucking Wind Waker.
yeah,
And all of a
you
sudden,
were like just getting out of the shower,
yep. I was
and
playing.
I came downstairs like, dude, can I come in your room for a minute? I have to
Yeah,
stop.
because yep, I had taken a shower and I just gotten dressed and I was sitting there playing Wind Waker, and you came down and you were fucking almost hyperventilating. And yeah,
Yeah, I got bodied though, but
didn't the connection drop?
I think so. Yeah, I think that was the one.
Yeah,
I
because
finished
like
Fighter 4. I played Gen. They played ROG.
Balrog, I think it was Balrog.
Yeah, and like it was super laggy, and I ended up like winning the first round because of it, and then it dropped.
Because
So I was like,
this is back when we had a very shitty internet provider. I'm not gonna say who it is.
mm,
I won't say who it is. I won't name drop.
yeah,
But so the same thing happened when because you were also lucky enough to fight Max.
yep. I actually got to fight Max,
Because
and the same thing happened.
yep. At least Max was cool about it though, because he was like,
Yeah.
because like I watched the video back, and I don't think we've talked about this on the podcast, but
No, yeah, well,
because I mean I thought it was fucking hilarious, and I think Aaron thought it was pretty funny, and Billy thought it was funny, because you join the lobby, and Max is
and
sitting,
the hype got to me, and I was like, "Yo, video games, let's go!"
and then Max like but yeah. Oh, hello, cat. I forgot you were in here.
Kitty.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, blame the internet connection for that.
Yeah, internet was terrible. I can't watch that fight anymore, just because like I feel so incredibly bad.
And you lost to Dan.
Yeah,
You lost to Max's Dan.
Max. That's the first match he started using Dan.
Yep. Because that
After he
wasn't
played
and
Oni.
that whole video like he was just using Dan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he was just mostly doing Oni and Dan. I think maybe some Evil Ryu. But he
Okay.
had just finished with Oni and he was starting to play Dan. And then he fought me. And then the lag happened. And then I got bodied.
Okay. It's not your fault. Because
I know, but like it's the principle of the matter. It's like
yeah.
me. I it's like
Cause like no, cause like I mean I've seen your Gen and you put in a lot of time and a lot of effort in the lab with Gen.
yeah, I ended
So
up getting fucking 5,000 BP with that dude.
yeah, and you were like what top 100 with Gen? You were pretty
Yeah,
high.
so it was up there because
Yeah.
I know like I pride myself on this even though it's like not representative of skill at all. But I for a while I actually had more BP with Gen than Cien did because Cien didn't really play online.
Yo, it's still something.
Yeah.
But yeah, because obviously like that old internet connection of ours, it was the most infuriating thing.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And this one's pretty good. It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to the speed test, it's like faster than 80% of the country.
Okay.
Though it doesn't feel like that most of the time.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that most of the time, but I mean,
And sometimes it drops randomly.
it's better than what we had.
Yes, it is.
Because the one that we used to have, like, it would drop frequently, but we would also lose like the signals for the TV and the phone, and it was like the whole thing would just crash.
Yep. It was to the point to where I had to play YouTube at 480 or yeah, 40. Yeah.
Fucking luxury.
I couldn't do stuff at 720.
Because I mean, like, because this is also back when I had my old computer.
Yeah, it's like you had to do that shit at like 130.
144p.
Yeah,
which I didn't know was a thing.
that is disgusting.
I didn't know. I thought the lowest was 240p.
Yeah.
And then I saw it had 144p, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Ugh.
It's like I was lucky to get 480. Sometimes I had to go to 360.
Anyway.
But yeah, we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yep.
Because now,
Because
like, if I had a monitor to support it, I could like steadily watch 4K videos on YouTube.
so let's see. On the topic of Capcom, I'm trying to like I think that's mostly most of this notable stuff that Mike Ross said.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, on the topic of Capcom, apparently a Europe or the British Board of Film Classification has listed the Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 in Europe with a July 19th, 2018 release date. So that's kind of cool because I like the X game. I like the X games. Not, I mean Mega Man X, not like not the
The
extreme
X
sports.
games. No, X games are cool.
Yeah, they
Better
are.
than fucking Mega Man.
They're better than the actual Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, no offense to the Olympics, but I tried
There's
watching.
only a couple events that are worth watching.
Yeah, like the Winter Olympics, they're fucking boring.
Yeah.
I tried watching it with my mom the other day, like or a couple weeks ago, and it's like, what the fuck is this? It's like, it's like
I had an old IBM PC game that was the Winter Olympics, and like the I remember there was like freestyle skating, and there was this thing where you would like skate or not or like ski across a field and then stop and shoot at targets and ski, go to the next one, stop, shoot at targets.
didn't they play that on Grumps?
Um, yes, actually, they did. I remember.
Yeah, because I remember like the game where it's like you had to like ski and then shoot.
Yep.
And then, like, because I had the ending of that video as a ringtone on my old phone for the longest time, when Aaron was like, "John, go, go," and John Tron was like, "Ah!"
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
And I had that as a ringtone, and my phone went off like with my dad in the room, and he's like, "What the hell is that?" Like, it's a YouTube thing, and he's like, "That's stupid." And I'm like, "I know. That's why it's there."
It is. That's why it's there.
That's why. And then after that, I changed my ringtone to just a burp.
Yep.
And then then my phone went off at the bank.
Yep.
And somebody heard a very loud burp from my pocket. But yeah, Mega Man X collection. That's
now it's
cool.
just Geef's theme.
Yep. Or the Undertaker gong.
Oh yeah.
For
That's the notification.
Yeah. But yeah, Mega Man X collection. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all saw it coming because they've put out all the other Mega Mans in a collection. And if you're gonna put Mega Man 8 in a collection, you might as well put you damn well better put the freaking X collection. Because Mega Man X with that voice acting, not the greatest. I mean, I'm sure like we talk about it more if Aaron was here, because obviously Aaron would be like, yeah, Mega Man X is better than classic Mega Man because it has zero.
Because zero.
Because it has zero, and Mega Man X is cooler than Chibi Mega Man. Oh, I would have preferred having Mega Man X and Smash over Chibi Mega Man, and bass is cool. And
God, it's like Aaron's here with us.
I know, right?
Right now.
Oh boy, expect it. Like I'm pretty sure they'll play it for Grumps.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because
Aaron's all about fucking Mega Man.
You thought I'd talk
played
about
X and X3 or something like that.
You thought I'd talk about bad sequels on Sequel X? Fuck no! This game makes my dick rock hard.
Yeah.
But also, did you see the trailer that I linked in the Slack like an hour ago?
I didn't watch it. No.
So because I didn't even know this was a thing. I randomly fucking found it. I think through Twitter, but apparently, God Eater 3 was announced, and a gameplay trailer was put out, and I guess it's coming out later this year, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because God Eater's, I mean, like, it's Monster Hunter with waifus.
Yeah, it's kind of sort of anime Monster Hunter.
Pretty much.
I own both of them on PC, but I barely even touched them. But like that's the reason why I bought them, because it's basically Monster Hunter on PC.
Yeah. And this was like way before World came out. I think this is like
way before. This was a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think it was even before Monster Hunter World was announced. So But I mean, I watched the trailer, like, and they didn't really. I mean, they showed gameplay, and it looked basically like any of the other of the God Eater games. So I mean, it looks cool. It's Monster Hunter with waifus. Hopefully, they have that Elisa girl in there, the girl with the red hat and the plaid skirt. I'll superimpose an image of her like right here or something.
Cool.
But yeah,
Oh wow, that's character. Oh,
good sell. Good
yo,
sell.
post reactions. It's fine.
So I was watching oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. You fucking saw it.
What? Oh yeah. I saw it before, like earlier when I woke up. I
Cause
was like, wow, so it's National Joe Day. That's pretty cool.
it's yeah, cause I was on Twitter and hashtag National Joe Day was trending. So I tweeted it to our buddy Eric and I was like, I'm going back to sleep. And then Eric was like, you have to make sure he doesn't see it lest he demand offerings.
I mean, I'm not gonna demand offerings, but I will accept them.
You will quietly nudge away. It's like, hey. On a not really political, but I saw this thing trending on Facebook where Utah was trending, and I was like, what the fuck happened in Utah? Who cares about Utah? It's just a bunch of I don't know, mountains or something, or Salt Lake. But apparently they made something legal called free range parenting, and because obviously you know what like free range chickens are.
Uh, non-cooped chickens.
Right. So the
Yeah.
chickens that just kind of roam free, so they're not like cooped up, literally. So yeah, apparently free range parenting was made legal, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
And just letting your kids roam free.
Yeah, like letting them go to school by themselves, and I'm like,
Isn't that a normal thing?
it's like your kid. Like I mean, like they mean like for like kindergartners or like
Oh,
first. And I'm like,
I mean, like that. I wouldn't to say that because like they're still a little young.
your kid's gonna get snatched
Yeah,
by
that
somebody,
also that.
or your kid's gonna not know which way to go, and they're gonna wander somewhere, and then they're gonna get snatched by somebody.
Mm.
That's college cheese. That's college cheese politics for the week. Fun fact: today is hashtag National Joe Day. Yep, you read that right. So we can say hey to all the Joes and Joes out there. So go on, eat a sloppy Joe, and ew, enjoy a cup of Joe, walk like Joe Cool, rewatch GI Joe, or just high five awesome Joe and the awesome Joe in your world.
Hey.
Yo, you get all the virtual high fives from all our viewers.
Yeah,
Like
high five you and you. I see you over there. Yeah, woo.
and then they call us anus again.
Now, I've been keeping the chat open and nothing's been said.
Might be better that way.
Yeah. No, and I guess a random bit of flavor, but GTA added a new car today. Or probably
Another,
I think two.
another one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like the Super Stunt series or whatever has been out for a couple days, but they added a new Mustang to it and it looks super sick. It's like I'm not sure if it's a boss or if it's just like a standard fucking I don't even know what to call them, but it looks really sick and I want one.
Oh, apparently, the Switch version of Hyrule Warriors came out.
Mm.
I mean, I've said this before, but goddamn, freaking Hyrule Warriors Zelda looks really good,
Yeah.
especially in that Breath of the Wild Zelda skin. Oh, so that Ready Player One movie comes out in a couple days.
Yay.
Does anyone? I wonder if anyone actually cares about that movie, because I'm expecting it to be just the biggest clusterfuck.
Yeah, so am I.
Apparently Sans is in it.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, like I was reading like an article. It's like, oh, like these are all like the appearances and cameos that apparently appear in the movie. It's Far Cry 5 hours that come out tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow. Or no, it came out today.
Okay. Yeah, so Far Cry 5 came out.
Yep.
Neither of us have it.
Not yet. I want it though. I want it really bad.
Yeah, I wanna play it, but I'm probably just gonna buy it on PC. Wait until I can play it on PC. Cause I keep seeing that trailer, and goddamn, that game looks fucking pretty and fun, and there's bears.
Yeah, and I've been watching a bunch of people play it, and they've just been doing stupid fucking silly stuff, and it looks amazing.
There's fucking bears, and then there's fishing, I think.
Yep.
It's like What the
I
fuck?
watched a couple dudes pretty much just kick a skunk down a hill for like 30 minutes.
Hmm. Yo, I'm like, yo, it's Red Dead all over again. I'm like, I'll see somebody like kill it, like you're gonna get it, and I'm like, you're gonna fucking kill a skunk. I'm like, I want to do that.
Specifically a skunk, not any other
Not
animal.
any other animal, just a skunk. Because like that's exactly what happened. You were playing Red Dead Redemption. I was at your house, and you were hunting, and you shot a skunk, and I'm like, I want to do that. That looks fun. Yeah, it's like I saw that trailer, and there was like that the part where like a dude was like throwing a fishing line, and then it got mauled by a bear, and it was like Cinnamon, no.
Yep.
It's fucking co-op, right? Because Far
Yep.
Cry games are fucking fuck.
The only one that wasn't, I think, in recent memory was Primal.
Primal was the one that you reused the map, right? It,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
they reused the general like outlook of Three's map.
Like I really wanted to play Far Cry Primal, and I just never did.
There's a Kotaku article that says beware Far Cry 5's rampaging turkeys.
Nice.
Apparently turkeys are pretty vicious.
I mean, they pecked Kenny's eyes out in that episode of South Park.
Yeah.
I saw that Krusty Krab chum bucket meme, and the Krusty Krab was the Xbox One, and the chum bucket was the PS4.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, listen, I love the Xbox, but switch them around
Yeah.
because I mean we said this a couple weeks ago, but man, like we have love for Xbox, we have love for Microsoft, but man, that Xbox One has nothing to play on it.
Yeah.
That's like the downfall.
It's a complete opposite of what last generation was.
Yep.
The 360 had all the great games.
Yep.
PS3 was lackluster with
Yep.
lackluster online.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I heard the PS3 online was terrible. Mostly because it was free, right?
Yeah. It
But
was free, but also means it barely worked.
right, because everybody was in it. Probably. It's like because it's free, so anyone can use it. It's like that's why like I don't really have a problem with like paid online. Everyone's like giving Nintendo crap for like how they're gonna start charging for their online, but it's like it's basically been proven that a paid service is better
Yeah.
because
It just works.
it
People
just
keep
works.
paying for it.
Right, because it's kind of like there's kind of like a gate where it's like you got to pay to get in, and if you can't pay, you can't get in.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, there's a rumor going around that Smash is going to come out in September because they'll probably like they have a feeling that Nintendo will probably launch Smash around the time that their paid online launches. Which makes sense. I don't know if that's
That would
true.
make
It's just
sense.
Ni no Kuni 2 came out.
Yeah. I've been looking at that. Like, I kind of want to get it because the combat looks a lot like the Tales games, except like more dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I know nothing about the series.
Yeah, I mean, like I heard of the first one, but obviously the first one was on PS3, and I remember watching I think a Rooster Teeth podcast, and Gus was playing a lot of it because he loved it, and it's
Yeah.
like okay, and then
I
like
know
people.
Max and fuck, I forgot what his fucking wife was named. But Max and his girl played it. I know that, and they loved it.
Oh, Max's wife?
Yeah,
Uh,
Jess.
Jeff.
Yeah. How the fuck did I forget that?
I like because I know they call her JJ, but I was trying to
Yeah.
like what's the J? I'm like I almost said James. I'm like that's not it. Sorry.
Max and his wife James.
I'm scrolling down YouTube to see what's been uploaded, and there's just like a wrestling video where it's just a massive close up of John Cena's face
Nice.
and his very chiseled jawline.
Oh, I don't know why that reminds me, but like there was a post made by Robert Downey Jr.'s like stating that he's like finally able to show off like who's helping voice him during the Voyage of Dr. Dolittle, I think it said. So there's a new
Okay.
Dr. Dolittle movie coming out, and Robert Downey Jr. is the star, and they have John Cena's in that.
Hmm.
Um, Selena Gomez is too, and I don't remember seeing anybody else notable that I remember.
It's like, man, it's like, because who was in the first Doctor Doom? It was Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah, it was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's just weird. Like, what is it with they're remaking movies, but with like, because it's like they remade Jumanji, and Jumanji had Robin Williams,
Yeah,
and now it has The Rock and Kevin Hart and Jack Black, I think.
maybe. I don't know.
And it's like, I mean, from what I hear, it's good. So okay, cool, it's good. But it's just like, oh, the first one. It's like the first one had Robin Williams. The remake has The Rock. Like, okay,
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
I don't fully agree with remaking movies like after prominent, well-known, loved actors have died.
yeah. I mean, no offense to The Rock or Kevin Hart, because Kevin
Yeah.
Hart is pretty funny, but it's like, and it's not a racial thing, but always find it kind of weird that like, oh, this movie had this person in it, and now like the remake or sequel to the movie has a completely different person.
Hmm.
Like prime example, Tooth Fairy 1, terrible movie, had The Rock, and it also had Wheatley,
Hmm.
the dude who voiced Wheatley.
Yeah, and
Uh,
Triple X started
yeah,
with Vin Diesel,
yeah,
ended with
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Yeah, I almost said Ice Tray. It's like, no, that's an outlaw golf character.
But yeah, and then like Tooth Fairy 1 had The Rock. Tooth Fairy 2 had Larry the Cable Guy. No offense to Larry the Cable Guy. I think Larry the Cable Guy is kind of funny.
He can be in his own right.
Yep.
I went to see him live with my dad once
Yep.
at Foxwoods.
Nice. But yeah, it's like because I'm sure it'll happen. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or not, but like, you know how like Disney is like remaking movies but with live action? It's weird.
Mm,
Like they did it with Beauty and the Beast and a couple other movies, and now they're doing it with The Lion King.
yeah.
It's like, oh, it's live action Lion King. Like, okay,
How do you live action Lion King? It's nothing but animals.
right. It's like, uh, the one good thing is they're like apparently they're getting James Earl Jones to play Mufasa, who was
Mufasa.
who was his original voice. And it's like, man, that lousy Mufasa, I won't be able to sit for a week. But yeah, and also Beyonce is in that movie for anyone who cares. But yeah, it's like if they were to remake Aladdin, like live action Aladdin, who's gonna play the genie?
I don't think anyone would want to take up that mantle.
Nope. It's like I can't think anyone because like Robin Williams did a one hell of a job.
Yeah, like that was his most like prominent role. It's
Yep.
like, I mean, completely disregarding events, but he killed it.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry.
I mean, he did an amazing job, and it's
like that was his best role in anything ever.
right.
Like
And
that,
Robin,
like Aladdin is like my favorite Disney movie, mostly
yeah,
because of that.
because like, and he was so modest about it too, because like promotional material, like he didn't want the genie being prominently shown,
Mm.
even though it's like when people think of Aladdin, people mostly. I'm not saying people don't like Aladdin, because and like because obviously people like Aladdin and people like Jafar and Princess Jasmine
And
and
Iago.
yep. But yeah, it's like when people think of Aladdin, the first character that comes to mind is probably the genie.
He was the best part about that movie.
Right, right, and the the parrot.
Iago.
Yeah, okay, I remember his name.
I just said his name like
I know, but like
I
you said the name, and I'm like in my head, I was like, I think that's the parrot, but I'm gonna mention the parrot anyway.
Yeah, because there was Iago, it's the parrot. Abu was the monkey.
I almost said a poo, but wait, that's a Simpsons character.
Yep. And Carpet was Magic Carpet.
Yep. Oh, I thought he was the tiger.
No, Raja was the tiger.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that.
It's like there's Carpet, The carpet. Oh, I thought that was the tiger. but but yeah, it's like I don't understand why. I mean, like I don't understand why Disney is like remaking all these classic animated films, remaking them as live action. Even though like
Because they're out of ideas and they know those movies have done well in the past.
probably it. It's like, hey, we're gonna make live action Little Mermaid, and then you find out like every actor drowned.
And then they get the person they get to play Ariel is Rosie O'Donnell. Fat Rosie O'Donnell, because I know she's not that fat anymore. Because that would be amazing.
Would it be amazing?
I think so, yes.
So you get like
I want to eat what the people eat. Oh shit.
Oh, I don't know why that. Probably because it reminded me of the mention of fat women.
Nice.
No offense. But apparently, you know what show is coming back?
No.
Roseanne.
Oh really?
Roseanne is coming, and it's got like all the same people.
Huh, that's pretty neat.
And I was like, oh, cool. And it's got like
Roseanne was dead.
I thought she was too. And then it's got John Goodman.
Shit, nice.
He can eat his family.
Nobody's gonna get that.
I know, but I don't care.
Oh, that's funny.
But like, it's like, I mean, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Roseanne growing up, mostly because my parents didn't watch it. But I was watching the preview for it, and it seemed pretty funny because like there was one part where one of the daughters was like throwing away old pictures. Like, why are you throwing those away? It's like, oh well, it's like I'm throwing away all the pictures of you when you guys were fat. He's like, but those were the pictures when we were happy.
Nice.
I mean, like, it just feels like I feel like we partially brought this on ourselves. It's like, oh, like I missed this show from the '90s, and it's like, oh, like, everybody's clamoring for like old stuff from the '90s, so let's bring it back.
Yeah, but
remake it.
People fail to realize that the '90s was a different time.
Exactly. Yo, when are we gonna get that freaking Cosby Show remake? Never.
Oh, when am I gonna get that Friends remake?
Yo, when am I gonna get that Gargoyles remake?
Yo,
live action Gargoyles with Rosie O'Donnell and Whoopi Goldberg.
And Goldberg?
And Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, okay.
And or live action Darkwing Duck with Scottie Pippen.
Oh, he's the terror that flaps in the night.
Scottie Pippen?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know what it like. It just maybe it's just a cash grab. That's what it feels like. It's just like people trying to like companies trying to capitalize on nostalgia.
Yep, because they're out of ideas and they're going where the money is or where they think it is.
Yep, I mean it's like you got all like Roseanne is back and like Disney remaking all their old classic animated movies as live action stuff, and Comb.
Yep.
And it's like, yo, they brought back Oreos and Waffle Crisp and
French Toast Crunch.
And yo, bring back Dunkaroos and then we'll talk.
Yeah, we wouldn't like those as much anymore because they're so small. They're meant for kids. They're not meant for adult servings.
Exactly. Because like it's like
just give me a fucking do-it-yourself bucket of the frosting.
Not the crackers. Just the frosting.
We can get our own crackers.
It's like I was just like next podcast, you're just gonna have a giant tub of frosting on your chest. And...
No, Dunkaroos frosting now with 20% more frosting.
Now with 20% more Joe on hashtag National Joe Day.
Yeah,
but
I don't even like coffee.
I don't either. I like coffee. I don't mind coffee flavoring. But
yeah, the coffee cakes are all right.
Yeah,
Aaron.
Coffee cakes aren't even coffee flavored.
Oh, okay.
Because like no,
they're just cakes that you have with coffee.
Exactly.
Right.
But it's like, which reminds me, apparently, like, because I saw a fucking giant ad for it on Twitter yesterday. Apparently, M&M's is putting out a poll for like to decide what their new flavor is going to be.
Oh boy!
And it's either it's crunchy, but it's either going to be crunchy espresso, crunchy raspberry,
Ugh.
or crunchy mint.
Ugh, no, I don't want any of those.
Yo, those all sound good.
No, not at all.
Yo, chocolate raspberry,
No,
chocolate mint.
no, I hate mint.
Yo, that's how you can tell a candy is good when it tastes like.
Crunchy espresso?
I mean, okay, that one's a little iffy. But yo, crunchy raspberry? That is refined.
No,
Chocolate raspberry?
no. 100% no.
100% pure Colombian, no.
There you go.
But it's like when I was walking with my dad the other day, and we walked by a Starbucks, and he was like, "Worst coffee ever." I'm like, "But all coffee is bad."
Yeah.
It's like, no, the only way I'll drink coffee is it's like here's like the cup, and there's like this much coffee, and the rest is milk.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like how many sugar, how many creams and sugars do you want? Like
Breakfast milkshake.
like 40. Like how many creams do you want? 40. So I can't get any coffee taste.
Just sugar milk.
Exactly, and they're like, it's like, oh, I need my coffee or I can't function in the morning. I'm like, fucking drink Pepsi or something with something else with caffeine.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure sodas are more healthy than most coffees.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Well, because soda has a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
That's probably why people, anyway. But it's like, I don't want freaking bean water.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Think about those beans.
It's like, yo, they're Colombian roasted crack, cocaine, illegal immigrant beans. If we happen to anger any coffee drinkers, I don't care. Because yeah, we don't drink coffee. I mean, like Jeff bought me an eggnog latte one time.
I still have to try that.
That was okay. But it's like my dad drinks just straight black coffee with nothing in it. And it's gross.
That's how you know you've transcended adulthood into just something else.
When you just drink straight black coffee.
Yeah.
It's like one day it's like we're gonna be like you're gonna be sitting at the table in the morning and you're gonna have a cup of straight black coffee in front of you with the newspaper and a plate with one piece of just plain buttered toast.
And that's when I'll know I've made it.
You are on another plane of enlightenment of just
Of no fucks.
yep. And it's like
that's the dream. The dream to give enough fucks to where I drink fucking pure ass black coffee.
And you read like the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
I wonder if Nate's gotten there yet. Hey Nate, what do you have for breakfast?
Nice. Good job, Nate.
I'm just drinking. It's like he's like running to like the coffee maker to get his coffee, and he's like, "I got this." I wonder if like we mentioned that a lot, and I'm sure like
I don't think you've ever actually like shared the clip that's from.
yeah, it's like he probably has no idea. He probably doesn't even remember what that's from. Like, I think that's about it. You got anything else to add? Otherwise, we can wrap this up.
There was that new KOF 14
Oh, that's right.
character that was revealed.
Wasn't she like a high school student or the character?
No. She's like some sort of magician thing. She looks weird, and I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Let's see.
Najd or Naj? Maybe one of them is silent.
Oh, she's a college student.
Oh, okay.
Naj is a college student by day, but a vigilante wielding mysterious powers by night.
And she looks cool.
She looks cool, yeah. It's like KOF is like one of those another game where it's like I want to try to get into it, but it just seems really daunting.
It's like it's confusing, definitely, until you like learn how it works.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'll probably just wait until I get it on PC.
Mm.
I was actually looking at like videos on how to like build a computer to try and like remember things.
Cool.
Cause it's like, I mean, it was a video put out by, it was a pretty simple video. I think it was on the New Egg YouTube channel. And I was watching that. And it's like, oh, how to put in like a processor and the stuff with like the thermal paste.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, like if you see like a splatter, that means you put too much. I'm like, I'm gonna put too much. It's like,
It's just like toothpaste.
but yeah, it's like because they were saying how like you put like the processor in, right, and then you like push down the metal things on the sides.
Yep, the clasp it in.
Yep, and then sometimes like the top of it will pop off. That means the thing is in correctly. Like like depending on like the model, but sometimes like they'll have like a lid, and it'll pop off if the processor is put in correctly.
Okay.
And like it's a good thing I saw that, because if I was trying to put in a processor and like I pushed the clasp down and it popped, I'm like, oh shit, I broke it.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. You got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, so we can wrap this up. So yeah, if you be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Pebble Played Out. Joe's channel is in my recommended list, so you can go check him out. We just put up an NBA Jam video yesterday.
Yep.
Me and Joe played some good old NBA Jam, and I think like today's video is Yogi Bear.
Yep.
Boy, Joe just looked so thrilled when I mentioned that one.
I mean, it was a thing.
It
wasn't as bad as one of the other things we have lined up.
It wasn't. It's not as great as the video that's going up tomorrow.
Torture-ish.
So please subscribe to the channel, because we have a doozy of a video going up tomorrow. Today is March 27th, so March 28th, I have it scheduled to go up public at noon. So subscribe to the channel and be sure to click that little bell so you'll get notified when pure magic is added to our YouTube channel. But also be sure to follow us on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/College Cheese. We're on iTunes, we're on Google Play, and all those other good podcast sites, stuff like that. Follow us on the Twitters. I'm at Waterpulse Laser. Joe is at Viper the Samurai. Nate is at Karasu Takai. I'll remember that one of these days.
Yeah, or the Black Nate.
Or at the Black Nate. And Aaron is at Synoptic Ninja, but Aaron doesn't tweet very much, so if you don't want to follow him, that's fine. Let's see. But yeah, until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
And Aaron and Nate aren't here. So, but we'll see you next week with episode 62. Bye.
Bye.